Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. I want to talk today about licensing and how it works, particularly in the United States with respect to getting a license in one state or an exemption in one state. So let's talk about Montana. Montana has a license exemption, and there's a misnomer that somehow if you get a license in Montana or the exemption, if you take advantage of it, that you don't need a license anywhere else. If you're based in Montana, that you can sign up customers from all over the United States. That is not correct, and that is illegal. If you are operating and picking up customers from the state of Montana, and the funds are going from Montana to everywhere else in the world, that's allowed. But your customer can only be from Montana. So if you're sending funds from the United States and out, they can only be a resident of Montana. You cannot sign any other customer from any other state. If the funds are being delivered into the United States, then the customer must reside in Montana, and that's it. You cannot transact with any other state in which you do not have a license. And when we talk about Montana and working with the outside world, then the other correspondent party must have a license. So the exemption does not allow you to operate without a license. That is just not true. I want you to understand that part, and it's a very important part that you understand. So the second part is, what if I get a license in Florida? Am I cool with working everywhere else in the United States? No, same thing. If you have a license in Florida, your customer has to belong from Florida. You cannot pick up money from someone in New York or someone in California or Texas or Illinois, etc. And I see a lot of people trying to think that they're overly smart in this thing and somehow they have figured it out. And say, oh, what if I were to base myself in Florida and I use the cryptocurrency exemption of Montana, now I can send money anywhere in the... No, you cannot. Like I said, you must be licensed in that state to send money or receive money from that customer in that state. You cannot use that exemption and say, oh, you know what, I'm licensed in Florida, I'll pick up the crypto or the fiat from here, I'll give that fiat to Montana from where I'll buy cryptocurrency, and because cryptocurrency is not regulated, I can now send cryptocurrency anywhere in the world and I'll be okay with it, and I can send it to California or New York. No, you cannot do that, because that's exactly the point. If you're sending it to a customer or a person in New York or a resident of New York, then you need to be licensed in New York in order to do that. So the exemptions, I want to make it very clear. If you're in one state, you can only have customers in that state. You cannot move outside that state. And that's the whole process of licensing. The United States is 50 licenses. Go get them in all the 50 states and the 3 territories that we operate on. So I hope that was able to clear that. If you have a question or a comment on this video, please put it down below. If you have a business inquiry in learning how we can help you get licenses and regulatory coverage in all the remaining states for a fraction of the fee, please fill out the contact form in the description below, or reach out to us using the WhatsApp number that is also below. Till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing off.